Alright, y'all. So before I play this audio, I want to tell y'all a quick little story. If y'all ain't been in tune, gherbo and Chris Brown, supposed to be, but I'm not gonna say too much on that. I want to tell y'all a story real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all hear this audio of gherbo, and Chris Brown situation. So one day, I'm gonna try to make this shit quick, man, because I don't want to make this video too long. So, one day, a few years ago, I was at me and my homies. We was at this club called the Hammerjacks, right? And Hammerjacks, they either be long ass lines and shit like that. So we all standing in line, everybody fresh, from their head to their toes. It was just one of them nights where everybody was fresh. So these crowd of dudes came over there, and it was actually fresh too. But they had one homeboy with him. I guess he just came home from jail. Old dusty looking nigga, right? So we all standing in line, and this dude just keep on like, yeah, man, these bitch ass niggas in this line, man. Fuck all these niggas, man. Matter of fact, I'm ready to jump in front of these niggas, man. I could do whatever to these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just came home, I don't give a fuck. You heard me? And his homeboy was like, yo, chill, bro, chill. Like, ain't no chill, nigga, fuck these niggas, man. Like, man, matter of fact, yo, come on, yo, you ready to get in front of all these niggas, man. I wish one of these niggas would say something to me. So he just kept talking, right? And, I was at the point where I'm like, yo, this dude must got a gun. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was feeling, because he was talking crazy. And like for nothing. And I'm talking about, yo, he kept going. He was doing this shit for like 30 minutes, just calling niggas bitches. And he about it. So it was a dude standing in front of me. And I'm gonna make this long story short. It was a dude standing in front of me. And he looked back at me and he was like, hey, yo, he said, yo, watch out for a minute. Because I don't want to hit you. So I stepped out the way. The dude was like, yeah, man, what the fuck these niggas? And the dude in front of me turned around, nigga, and he slapped this nigga like the bitch that he was in his mouth. You remember when back then when your mother used to, you remember back then when your mother used to, like as a kid, like, like, you'll make a mistake and say a cuss word, and your mother, like, she tell you come here and she give you like them 5 fingers and slap the shit out you in your mouth, and like the lip end up banging your teeth, and it's like, he slapped this pussy nigga like this, bro. And guess what this nigga did, bro? God is my witness. Guess what this nigga did? After all the shit that he was talking, I told y'all he was talking. Guess what this nigga did, bro? This nigga stood there and shut the fuck up. No, just like you do when you're a kid and your mother, you cuss by mistake and she pop you in your mouth in front of everybody, and that should be embarrassing. Nigga, I put this on everything I love. This nigga just sat there and he shut the fuck up like a kid. Right? So I'm saying that to say this. I come from southwest side Baltimore City, right? And, my time of living, and all my experience in life, I begin to understand and realize that a lot of these guys don't be tough niggas. A lot of these niggas, they just be dirty and ugly as shit. And sometimes when you come from a certain area, the dirtiness and the ugliness of the dirtiness and the ugliness of these niggas might kind of scare you, because they just look ugly as fuck. And then you get the clear understanding of, man, niggas don't be like crazy or shit like that. Niggas be just mad because niggas be broke. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be broke, nigga be ugly than the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Or one of the main things a nigga use, like a nigga try to use his city or use his neighborhood, and come from, coming from certain place, they think that a motherfucker, like, for example, right? I'm from Baltimore City, right? And I've been around the world twice. I'm talking about everywhere. Texas, LA, Chicago, Dallas, nigga. And I never use my city because, my city is the #1 murder rate in the world, Baltimore City. But I know for a fact that shit don't mean a motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? I ended up living in Baltimore City because that's where my parents happen to live at. But a lot of niggas, they use their city, you know what I'm saying, like as a clutch, like to think that shit supposed to scare somebody, or a nigga just be ugly than the bitch, or dirtier than the bitch. And like, these niggas don't be killers or don't be like, you know what I'm saying, no gorillas. These niggas just be dusty. You know what I'm saying? And the anger is really at their mother and their father. So what they do is they come outside and they take it out on other people's kids. And they don't know we from the projects too. And no, Chris Brown is a dark skinned nigga. He might be a singer, but that's dark skinned nigga energy right there. So that's the point. Chris Brown pretty much got a history of whipping the shit out of rappers. You know, he don't really get in beefs and arguments with like singers. Chris Brown got a history of beating up rappers. Chris Brown took a dark skinned nigga girl. He took one of Mayweather girls, which is a dark skinned nigga. So from that being said, Chris Brown is a dark skinned nigga and he might be a singer, but I'm telling you, my nigga, that shit don't mean nothing. You know, niggas be from the projects just like the next motherfucker. Just cause a motherfucker look fresh and do something singing. I ran into Chris Brown once time in my life. If I'm not mistaken, this is 2005. I can't remember. I know it was in Philadelphia. If anybody from Philadelphia know about the store called Total Sports, that's where they had all the Mitchell and Ness jerseys and all that. I met literally everybody in that store. Freeway, Cassidy, the Young Gunners, you know, Oskino and Sparks, real niggas. But Chris Brown was in there, and I don't know if his homeboys was his security, but this nigga was walking around by his fucking self. You know what I'm saying? Like a regular human being. You understand what I'm saying? So I just, you know, it just you know, like between the Marco shit and all that, you could just tell a nigga the type of nigga that like pick on people that they know, you know, not going to respond in the way that need to be responded. I just think you should know Chris Brown might not be the one, my nigga. But the number one point I was trying to make, you know, in the beginning of this video is to, you know, let you know like you know, the dirty nigga came over there because he seen a lot of dudes that was fly and he thought that shit was sweet. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm about to play this audio for y'all, and you know, everything that I explained to y'all, the little story I told y'all in the beginning of this video is gonna make sense on what actually I like what I'm actually like getting at about this situation. You know, with you know a Chirac, you know they call themselves Chirac, you know, versus a singer, and you know motherfuckers be thinking certain shit sweet when you know like any human being will understand that you know I'm only from where I'm from because that's where my parents is from, but that still don't make me no pussy. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas, you know what I'm saying? At the club, you know, he felt like. You know what I'm saying? He felt like since we was in the line, Prada's on, Gucci, fresh, smelling good. He came over there, dusty, dirty, just came home from jail. Like, that meant that we was some bitches when, nigga, we come from the projects, too. So, you know, nigga be trying to use they, you know, they ugliness or trying to use they city, you know, like that shit supposed to scare somebody. And it's just like, that's just, I'm about to play this audio for y'all. And everything that I'm explaining y'all, you know, makes sense. Check this shit out. For the simple fact that I don't be having nobody's name in my mouth, especially if you have my name in your mouth, talking to another party, a person, I hope you able to back it up, and I hope you tough. I'm just warning y'all. And you got my name in your mouth, and you really don't want me to hear that you got my name in your mouth? Yeah, like I tried to reach out. I really was hitting you up because I was like, bro, why you let gherbo and do you like that? Cause I was just like, you know where you come from. How am I supposed to know that? Man, you know where I'm from. You ain't know what you ain't looked up nothing. Bye. How the you don't know where I'm from? You talking to me? Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. I don't care. Get the fuck on. How the hell am I supposed to know where you from? Don't nobody know about you. Ain't nobody's gonna look shit up. Exactly. Even she know nigga goofy. Like mulatto with your light skin ass. She ain't like mulatto. Wow. She goes, where are you from?